What's up, everybody? I know you guys been waiting for my video to come out and my reaction toward the new Bloodline saga, the new Bloodline plot twist, the new part in this long-term booking of the Bloodline. This is proof that long-term booking is great. I'm looking at you, Vince McMahon, freaking short-term booker, changing everything on the site, ripping it. Here's a script, throw it out. We ain't doing it today. But not Triple H. Triple H says, I'm going to have all these writers here. Because at the end of the day, Triple H is not creating all these ideas. He's approving all these ideas. But Triple H is not coming up with all these ideas. These are all these writers that they brought in the new Triple H regime. They came in and they're just putting this into a 12-book series. We have a freaking Wizard of Oz. We have not a Wizard of Oz. We have a Harry Potter book collection right now, equivalent to this Bloodline story in professional wrestling. This is great. This is the all-time world-class booking, and they're just thinking about every step. And so much. It's really about the Bloodline story. It's really about their story. Because everywhere else, you could tell, has the short-term booking still vibes from it, especially with a lot of the mid-carders and stuff with the Judgment Day is kind of the same deal, same ordeal with that. So we're still getting that short-term booking stuff from on that side. But when it comes to the Bloodline storyline, this is sacred to the WWE. This is sacred to Triple H. This is sacred to everybody that's in this story, that has been involved to this story. This storyline has truly elevated professional wrestling. This is one of the storylines that actually brought me back into watching wrestling, because I wasn't watching wrestling. I didn't like it. I would tune in. I'm like, I don't like these stupid little characters. It was not what I was looking for until the Bloodline story came out. So the Bloodline story came out and everybody was on fire. Everybody was like, and you see Reddit posts, you see X posts, you see Instagram posts, you see TikTok posts, you see everybody just diving deep into this. And that's what I love, just diving deep into these storylines. And everybody's doing it just with this Bloodline. I wish that we had this also for the other storylines, but that is what it is. I think all those other storylines are a lot more developmental storylines to get into a big story. But this is their bread and butter. We had many years of the Hulk Hogan eras. Hulk Hogan being the number one top guy in the company. His storylines were the storylines. Then we had The Rock. Then we had Stone Cold. Then we had John Cena. Then they try to push Roman Reigns. But in this one, in this stage age of the WWE, one man does not work as being the star, as being the face of the company. Right now, you could say arguably that the face of the company is Roman Reigns. And I would tend to agree with you. Not Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. Everybody knows Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is the face of the company. You don't need to have the belt to be the face of the company. John Cena did it for years. Hulk Hogan did it. Stone Cold did it. The Rock did it. You just need that name recognition on a household level. But in today's WWE, I think what they're doing is, it's not Roman Reigns, it's not Jey Uso, it's not Cody Rhodes, it's not Solo, it's not Jimmy, it's not Sammy, it's not Jacob Fatu. None of those guys are the face right now. The face of the WWE right now is the Bloodline. The Bloodline is the face. The Bloodline is what people are coming towards to come and watch WWE. That's what they're coming here for, to watch. Just like how the kids came to watch my generation, I was growing up, to come and watch John Cena. Just like how the people from the late 90s, the young adults came to watch WWF. They came to watch Stone Cold, The Rock. Just like how the people that came to come and watch Hulk Hogan, they came to watch those guys. And what are the people wanting to watch today? It's the Bloodline. So the Bloodline in itself, its creature, it's its own character in this universe. We cannot deny it. The Bloodline is its own character in this universe. And it's great. I love it. I think this is such a renewal. It's kind of similar to what they had in WCW. When we had in WCW with NWO. NWO was in itself its character. NWO was its main thing. But the problem with NWO, it kept getting too repetitive, and WWE was just smashing them in ratings. The Bloodline doesn't have that. The Bloodline has, they're the top dogs in the ratings because AEW is no competition for the Bloodline, any fraction over there. And since they have way better writers now, like they have like almost movie writers coming in, creating all these little segments, leaving all these little pockets. Because don't you think that every little hint drop made it into the final production? No, there has to be moments where a hint or something like that, they're saying, let's just leave this here. Let's say this in the background. Let's say this in a backstage interview. Let's just say all this stuff, leave little eggs, leave little stash piles everywhere. Because if we need it, we just go right back and we make ourselves look like geniuses. And I'm sure that has happened, but everything that they're doing right now is just working and it just makes so much sense. And when you think, because I thought right now that the Bloodline was over. I thought the Bloodline was over. I'm like, not over in the sense of it being done as a fraction or anything of that, but over in the sense of it's just kind of getting old. It's getting repetitive. Now bringing CM Punk in the mix to fight in the Survivor Series. What did you just add right there? You added another dimension into the character of Paul Heyman. Now this is his time to be a main character into this Bloodline. Because before he was sporting, right? I love you, Tribal Chief, reign defending Tribal Chief, blah, 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 blah. He was that side character. No matter if he called the shots, he was the wise man. He was the side character. Now, in this new chapter of the Bloodline, we're going to have Solo and Roman face off in the War Games match. Guaranteed is going to be a banger. But also, we're going to have CM Punk in the mix. And if Roman does something to tick off CM Punk, or CM Punk does something to tick off Roman, and anything relationship to Paul Heyman, now it's going to be the fight for Paul Heyman. Roman's going to have to choose the Ualafa or Paul Heyman, this wise man. Which one is he going to choose? You have CM Punk saying, I'm the original Paul Heyman guy. You have Solo Sikoa saying, I am the Tribal Chief. And you have Roman Reigns without the Ualafa or a dedicated wise man, Paul Heyman. What is going to hurt Roman Reigns more? Losing Paul Heyman or losing the status of Tribal Chief? That's where we'll find out on how and when the battle between the Paul Heyman guys happened. And I thought, sidetracking right now, I thought that Brock Lesnar was going to come out. When I heard him come out and said it's going to be a 5 versus 5, I'm like, oh, it's going to be Brock Lesnar's. Well, we all know Brock got in a little trouble. So he ain't coming out. I mean, I would be very surprised if he came out. The WWE and TKO ain't going to have nothing to do with people like that no more. I was very surprised he didn't come out, but also was not because maybe if it was just WWE, they probably would have brought him back. But since it's TKO, they're more corporate. They don't want no bad publicity. Look what happened with the New Day. The newest New Day member. They took him out. As soon as he had a problem, they took him out. So, what it is going to be, Roman. What is more important to Roman? Is it Olafa or is it Paul Heyman? Because now mixing into CM Punk in this storyline just adds another level of this bloodline story. And that is the importance, the significance of the wise man being the Paul Heyman guy. Who is the Paul Heyman guy? Paul Heyman is going to have a significant role in this battle. Paul Heyman needs to choose who is his guy. Who is he going to go up with and stay with? Is it going to be Roman Reigns, his tribal chief, the one that he acknowledges, the one that he built up for 3 years and did all this work with and counseled him and all that stuff? Or is it going to be the one, the best in the world, CM Punk? Which one is going to be? I don't know which one's going to be. I think we're going to see a match. We're going to see a feud of Roman Reigns versus CM Punk right now into Royal Rumble. I don't think it's going to be a WrestleMania match because everybody's talking about WrestleMania. Oh, it's going to be the Raw. It's going to be Rock, Roman. I don't really care about WrestleMania right now. There's so many matches there right now that could fill the card up of WrestleMania right now that is just unbelievable. And it's good that we're thinking about that so far, but let's think about Royal Rumble. Let's think about Elimination Chamber. Imagine Elimination Chamber. You have all the bloodline people, all the people in the Elimination Chamber, like how they're about to do in Survivor game, in Survivor Series in the War Games. Imagine that. Imagine that. Like, we need to put in perspective. We need to put in better timelines. John Cena's gonna come back in the Royal Rumble. I know I'm rambling right now, but it's just insane. It's just insane how this bloodline story is coming about, and there's so many different directions, and we just got to, like how Not Sam Wrestling says, we just have to speculate because it's professional wrestling. Anything can happen, and anything will happen because it's professional wrestling. We don't know the outcome. We want to know the outcome, but we don't know the outcome. So I'm excited for Survivor Series this Friday. This Saturday. I'm excited for Survivor Series Saturday to see all the matches, see how it goes. Hopefully, it's a good pay-per-view, premium live event, whatever. Hopefully, you guys found value into this video. I appreciate you guys staying to the end to watch it. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe in the bottom. Please share this video with everybody that you know, with all the discords and all that stuff. I'm truly trying to promote this content here. Thank you so much for coming supporting me. I appreciate everything. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys later.